THEMOSHOW Chicago, and we are back again. We are still on the West Coast having a magnificent time under some palm trees and some great sun. Wishing you were here. And for those of you who are out there in Chicago, I know that it's nice out there. You have to be careful. There's no palm trees, but you have to be careful because people in Chicago are not nice. In fact about it, people always ask me, Mo, you always be gone. If I would not be gone, I probably would be dead. I probably would not be enjoying some palm trees right now. Yes, I'm always gone. And I advise you, anyone who is living in this life, to live your life. Go where you want to go. Do what you want to do. See who you want to see, and enjoy your life. You only have one to live. Once you die and ask for a recharge, it's too late. Your life is over with. So enjoy that money. Yeah, enjoy the money, meaning save some so that you can go to some of these places that you've always wanted to go versus being trapped in the city of Chicago. Now, Chicago is a great city. I love Chicago, and there's a lot of culture in Chicago. That's my hometown. Yeah, I'll be back. However, I am not missing the robberies. I'm not missing the people that's dying. In fact about it, yesterday in Chicago, they had Cinco de Mayo, but the parade got canceled. Why did the parade get canceled? Because you got people who want to shoot other people. Gang-related activities going on when there's supposed to be celebration. Needless to say, 27 people got arrested. The parade got canceled. Cinco de Mayo was, over with in the parade respect. But however, I'm quite sure that they got it on in other places, especially Little Village, and that's where it takes place at. If y'all don't know where Little Village is at, start on 26 in Pulaski, okay, and work your way east, okay? Little Village, Chicago. We even got more dangerous things going on in Chicago, like over there on 59th and Western. You are familiar with that south side? Gage Park? You had these teenagers that was blocking the intersections where you had other cars, they were blocking the intersection for cars that was doing burnouts and donuts in the middle of the intersection. So other passengers and motorists could not pass. I don't know what's going on with this light right now. Okay, is that better? Is that better? I don't know. But I hope you see me. But if not, I'm going to keep going. But this young man whom Chicago Police Department has said that he's around 30 years old, he was the driver of a black Honda trying to get through the intersection. Well, you had these rude teenagers, and what they started doing, they jumped on the hood of his car. So what did he do? What did he proceed to do? Sorry about that. He proceeded to drive through the crowd while one individual was on the hood of his car, and he hit some more bystanders and they fell to the ground, and then he hit a car. Now, upon hitting that car, somebody pulled out the ratchet and just shot up his windshield that ultimately killed him, led to his death. These wild things, like blocking intersections, is illegal, but how do you stop the teens from doing it? How do you stop young adults, 20 and up, from doing it? The man lost his life because he was trying to get through traffic. He could, I don't know. I think he should have went the other way. I think that he should have went the other way because at some point you have to drive your way into that. You have to drive your way into that. So I don't know why he just didn't go around the other way. I don't understand that. but his life is gone and no one has been apprehended for the death. And according to the reports, like I said, he was shot through the windshield of his car, ultimately killing him. No one has been apprehended. You want to come to Chicago on vacation? Hey, I don't know. You may not want to have bank cards. Why is that? Because you got people here in Chicago robbing people at gunpoint, asking for PIN numbers to their credit cards and bank cards, PIN numbers to the phone, PIN numbers to any secure account that you have. It's getting real bad out here. And while Brandon Johnson has been giving away money to all of these immigrants, maybe this is a response to him from the youth. Now, we do know where there's poverty, there's crime. But the increase of crime has gone up dramatically. Why is that? You have to ask Mayor Brandon Johnson about that there. Seeing that he's the HNIC in charge, okay? You have to ask him about that. You have to ask him about those ATV drivers, yeah, that was over there in Wrigleyville. They started on Lakeshore Drive on ATVs, and according to Illinois statutes, okay, and policies of the city of Chicago, it is against the law to ride those illegal motor vehicles on public roads. Yeah. So what did they do? They didn't bother them. In fact, about it, they were discovered by a helicopter. One of those Channel 7 helicopters or Chicago Police Department helicopters. One of the two, okay? News or Chicago Police Department helicopters saw these ATV riders on Lakeshore Drive. And when they got off at Belmont, and to get them some Shake Shack food, they made a pit stop there. The police greeted them while they were in there getting their food and put their ATVs on some flatbeds and towed them away. There was no scuffle with the situation or anything like that, but I'm sure they'll get their bikes back with some fine or whatever. And in accordance with that, they should, and $100, we'll see you later, impound it, don't do it again. Like, no big thing, but be careful out there if you're riding ATVs in Chicago. You may not want to do that. You even have people riding golf carts around in the city of Chicago, but they're not getting stopped by the police. Hey, you got people being found in garbage bags in alleys in Chicago. Like they found that young girl on the south side. Body in a bag. Stinky. Nobody knows who did it. There's a lot of unsolved murders going on. Chicago police, y'all may have to step y'all game up or get a new police force. And speaking of police, you have some police here in Chicago that are documented to have ties with hate groups like the Proud Boys. Yes, some Chicago police have documented ties with the Proud Boys and other extreme right-wing far groups. Yeah, right-wing groups. Yeah, sorry about that twist of the words. And Brandon Johnson is now holding them accountable. He says that it is not against the law or the Chicago police policies to be a part of an extremist group. How much extremist group can you get when you're a part of a police department? I'm going to say that again. How much of an extremist group can you be a part of when you're already part of the Chicago Police Department? Yeah. And the Inspector General, I think her name was Danielle Winslow. She wanted them fired. She wanted them fired, and police representatives and what do they call that? Internal Affairs said that they really had no probable cause to fire these police officers who had ties with the hate group. Let me ask you something. How do you even become a police officer and you have ties to a hate group? And they were there during that January 6th uproar that took place in D.C. They weren't charged with anything. They didn't go to jail, and they would keep their jobs despite the fact that they have admitted that they are a part of the Proud Boys. So what kind of acts, what kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Expression. What kind of behavior should we look forward to when victims like young black men who fall victims to who? These police officers who are documented members of the Proud Boys and or far right group that is extreme. You tell me. I don't know. But I will tell you this. I'm going to get off this live. I just wanted to drop that on you real quick to let you know I'm still here. YouTube. And for all of the people that have supported me to get to where I am today. And also, I don't know what's going on with my power page. MOPOWERZ. They seem to be taking subscribers from me, or subscribers are leaving. Maybe because the information is so real. And maybe because the information is so real. I would rather have sincere followers who will listen to me than fake people who just there and don't serve no purpose because they don't even watch. I could be wrong, but I could also be right. But I do know this, and I'm going to say this again. I would rather have a handful of people that strong supporters that listen to me, that get something out of what I say to them. I just don't talk to be talking over there on Mo Powers. And most of the time here on the Mo Show Chicago, I just don't be talking. But according to you, I do. But anyway, you all, I want you to have a good day, and on your way out, I want you to hit the subscribe button, press that notification bell, hit those condiments to like and to share the information with relatives, friends, co-workers, anyone that you come into contact with. It is a magnificent way to jumpstart your conversation on the crime and robberies that's taking place in the city of Chicago. And if you haven't been over to my other page, MOPOWERZ on YOUTUBE, yes, all one word, no space, Mo Powers. Go over there if you're into history. Go over there if you're into traveling. Go over there if you're into audiobooks. Right now I have a series going on entitled The Destruction of Black Civilization. I will be continuing that series today. Thanks for viewing, you all. Peace out, and never give up on your DREAMS. And by all means, you only have one life to live. Live it to the fullest. When you die and ask for a recharge, it's too late.